The thick of severe weather season, and roofing experts say spring is a good time to have your roof checked out. In this weekend's Better Homes report, we're talking roof repairs.
Oftentimes you can't see the issues from the ground, and most good professional roofers in Kansas City offer free inspections.
Ryan Horstman is the residential manager at Christian Brothers Roofing. We caught up with him while his team worked on a project in Gladstone. He told us some areas of concern. He says tree growth is one.
When trees are this close to the house, it's real easy for critters like squirrels and raccoons to get onto the roof and cause damage. The other side of that is when we have high winds with big storms, tree branches that are more susceptible could break off and damage the roof.
Ryan says he's seen 3 branches break through the roof system and fall into the home's attic 3 times recently. And it's a pretty common thing in the springtime, especially if you're not trimming trees near your house. And making sure water is flowing away from your home properly is also important.
Pay special attention to your gutters. If you've got trees and little bushes growing out of your gutters, you probably need to get them serviced.
We've had high wind gusts in our area in recent days, and that leads us to severe weather. Gravel draining from gutters after a big storm could be a sign of damage. And look for curling shingles.
When wind lifts under a shingle, oftentimes it'll break that seal and it won't allow it to lay back flat again. And that's a good indicator that you may have some storm damage from either wind or hail that should be inspected by us or your insurance company.
Ryan says a roof in Kansas City normally lasts about 20 years on average, give or take a few years, depending on if it's damaged or not.
Ideally, you're going to get more life out of the roof if you strip it down to the bare decking. And the other side of that is you want to inspect the decking first before you cover it up. Make sure that you're not covering up any issues. And if you're not removing that old roof, you don't know what kind of issues you could be covering up and harboring underneath that old roof system.
Now, are you looking for a roofing professional? If so, Ryan says do your research. Be careful with people going door to door offering repairs. Check for good reviews online and get multiple estimates. He says getting a recommendation from your neighbor is also a good way to find someone because there are more than 400 roofers in the KC area.